Hello everyone, it's DA here with another Anthem video. Today we're going to be talking about the movement system in the game and how it transitions into the combat system. In terms of just your usual mobility, you have the basic walk, run, and fly in the game, but there is also the dash to the left and right. Now after that, there are movement sets designated to specific javelins. As you already know, javelin movements are dependent on the size and the style of that javelin. The Colossus, for example, is a quite slower javelin. It's slower than the most, but then you can also launch yourself into the air with the Colossus, which is a replacement for that double jump that you will see in the Ranger class. The Interceptor can do a somersault jump. The Ranger, as I said earlier, can do the usual double jump that you see in most games, and the Storm can do the typical hovering across the place. So that is one of the cool things about that. This is basically the devs making sure that there are specialization to the javelins other than just ability sets and powers. Every suit cannot do everything, but how does this movement really translate to combat based on my own alpha experience and the developer streams that we have seen? To be honest, it is very smooth in terms of transition between on-ground mobility and flight. In terms of transition between walk and run, it varies by javelin, so your experiences will be quite different when it comes to you using Interceptor, or then you deciding you want to use the Ranger later on, or go and use the Colossus. So it will be quite different even when you're transitioning between mobility modes. So that is one of the things to take note of. Movement during combat in terms of positioning and evasion is something that will take some getting used to. It is one of those things that even when I checked it out, I didn't like it at first, but later on, once I got a hang of it, it was quite easy to go through with it. If you're someone who's been playing Warframe, then it may feel a little bit slow to you sometimes, considering the type of experience you've had in a fast-paced game like Warframe. Now, if you're someone who's been playing The Division and Destiny or some of the other games out there, Monster Hunter, then this will be quite easy. It will feel a lot at home. Now, the movements are not super slow. It is just that the devs are trying to draw it a little bit closer to realism as much as possible. There are also mods within the game that will improve the thrusters, the speed, the dashing to the right and left, and even the flight time and all that kind of stuff. My one heavy critique on what I've seen is that I would have loved the transition between instances to be a little bit faster, so that way you can just go from, hey, you walk into running and then dashing and then flying. The devs also said that they have improved some of the things that we saw during the alpha build, so that is actually a great thing to see. Anyways, that's going to be it for mobility. If you have played the alpha, let me know what you think down below in the comment section. If you haven't, then imagine Mass Effect Andromeda, but 10 times better in terms of mobility. Thank you guys for watching this video. That's going to be it for now. Thank you once again. I'll see you in the next one.